In this video, I'm going to share with you what you should expect from your first Brazilian wax. I know it can be really intimidating at first, but I promise it's not that bad and it does get easier. My first tip for Brazilian waxing would be to make sure that you get any recommendations from friends and family and also do your research. So we're going to go straight into how to prep your skin before your wax. First things first, you want to stop shaving 2 to 3 weeks before your Brazilian wax. So if you have a trip, you want to stop shaving about a month prior. The more hair, the better. I'd rather your hair be longer than too short. You also want to make sure that you're exfoliating 2 to 3 days before your first wax as well. Exfoliating not only makes the wax less painful, but it also lifts the hair to make sure you don't get any ingrown hairs. I cannot stress enough how important it is to wear loose clothing to your wax appointments. You want to wear things like sweatpants, skirts, dresses, anything loose fitting. Even as far as underwear goes, I would rather you freeball it than wear a lace thong. Those are the devil. Do not wear lace thongs. Next thing is painkillers. Whether you prefer ibuprofen, Advil, Tylenol, go ahead and pop one in 45 minutes before and you should be good to go. So finally, we're going into your Brazilian wax appointment. What do you expect? I always want to mention, come to your wax freshly showered or use wet wipes right before. You have to keep in mind that wax does not adhere to wet things. So if you're coming in sweaty or your discharge is really heavy that day, just make sure you're wiping everything up, because if we lay wax on there, it's not going to pick up. Brazilian waxes are usually no more than 15 minutes. Keep in mind that the first wax will always be the most painful, but it does get better. Don't get discouraged. Please, please, please don't be shy when you come in. If you do feel us getting up in there, moving things around, that is part of our job to make sure we're getting all of the hair. All right, so now you're laying down on the table and butterfly your legs. So that just means putting the palms of your feet together and your knees are gonna be straight out to their sides. That way everything is gonna be completely open and we can wax you as easy as possible. Now we're gonna prep the skin. So first we cleanse. Second, you'll usually expect to feel a powder, especially if you're getting waxed with hard wax. To help absorb any moisture, especially because it's your first time, you might feel nervous, you're gonna be sweating. The most important thing is just to communicate with your waxer when something is feeling wrong, if you feel uncomfortable or if anything is too hot.